Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today is going to be another collection video, but this is a collection video for my hironos. They're these figures by popmart, and they are just these little, it's a character called Hirono, and it's just like a little boy, and he goes through like all these different outfits and adventures. So I have quite a few, and I know popmart is coming out with a new series, and I am going to be buying some from this series, some of the blind boxes. And yeah, so these figures are from different blind box series. So like normal blind boxes, they're random which ones you get. You just kind of unbox them and you get a figure. popmart is like an artist exclusive brand, so their blind boxes are a bit more high quality but also a little bit more pricey. But I love popmart. I collect hironos and skull panda. Like I said, those are my two main series. But yeah, so let's just get straight into it. I do have quite a few, but I am going to be going by series. So they have quite a few different series out at the moment, and I have some from pretty much every series. So I'm just going to be going by different blind box series, and yeah. So I have them on my bed behind me, so I'm just going to be reaching behind me. So I think the first series I'm going to do is My Little Mischief. So I'm just going to put all of them up here, so it's easier for me to not just keep leaning back and grabbing them. So this one here is, I don't know their names. I really don't. I don't have their cards because I don't collect the cards. But this is, I think, the robot. He's just this robot guy, and hironos also sometimes have different colored hair. But this is my robot from the Little Mischief series. And as you can see, there's a lot of details. Yeah, so that's him. And now, he's a little hard to stand, I think. And now here we have, this is Loose Fish. I lost his little, he was holding a bagged fish, but I think I lost it. So this is Loose Fish, also from the Little Mischief series. He has like a hole in the back of his little bag there. So that's that one. And then here we have the bear one. I think this one, I don't really know the name of this one. This is the hirono with the bear on its head, and its arms do move back and forth, so I can like cover his eyes. But here's what the hirono's face looks like. And then you can just kind of move the bear's arms to whatever position you want. And he's wearing a sweater. So that's that one. And then here we have, I think this one's called Boiling Frog. Or Boiling Fog, I don't know. But it's like he's in a little sauna tub. And the little handle is kind of fragile, but it moves up and down. And he's not wearing clothes. But in the little tub. And I think this is like supposed to be a ghost of some sort, I'm not quite sure, on top of the head. And now for my last one from Little Mischief, I think this one is Birdman. He's standing on a little cloud that's removable, and he has a little party hat on, I think, and this little bird mask and this little outfit, and it is pink haired. And all the other ones in this series that I have are like the orange original / brown brunette color. So that's Birdman. So that's it for my Little Mischief hirono figures. And now I'm going to be doing my other one series. The other one is the ones in the cardboard packaging where you kind of have to unwind the string to unbox them. So let me get all my other one figures. This is one of my favorite hirono series. I have quite a few from this series actually. Oh, it's Sorry, one of them just fell. Okay, let's start off with the favorite one I have. This is one of my favorite hironos. This is, I think, Vagrancy. It's a hirono with white hair. He has his sad little eyes, and then he's wearing this, like, bear beanie, and it's super cute, and he has this, like, oversized shirt on, and then on the back, he has this little bear bag that has a tear in it. I think it's super cute. So yeah, here's Vagrancy, I believe, from the Other One series, which is one of my favorite hironos. And then here we have, I think this one is like, I don't remember the name. I think it's like Ravage, something like that. But it's like Hirono. I think he's supposed to be a monkey. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, he has the tail, I think. Oh, sorry guys. But yeah, he had a banana phone, but I don't think I have it. I think I lost it actually. But he also has tears like coming out of his eyes, so I'm not quite sure what his problem is. But here is this one, and he also has yellow hands. And the next one, this is another one of my favorites. This is Being Alive. I do have his little coin at the bottom, but I didn't bring it with me. This is Being Alive, and this is Hirono as like a little boxer guy. I think it's cute. He has like his little shorts on, and then he has his like little red beater shirt, and then he has like a glove on this hand, and then he has like, again, the boxer glove, and he kind of has like a house on his head. And on his face, I don't know if you can really see it, but he has some bruises and then a little band-aid. So I like that one a lot too. I'm happy I got him. He's a little heavy though. Next one we have the fox. This one I like, but I've gotten duplicates, so it's kind of not as special as it was because I got a bunch of dupes of it. But this is the fox, and his little thing here says liar. You can't really see it. And he just is wearing a fox outfit with a little kitsune mask. And again, his little liar sign here, and his hands are covering his mouth. And then here we have, I think this one's the clock. And this hirono has a actual chain on him. So it's a little big actually. Sorry, it's like dangling. So this is the clock. It's Hirono as like a little bird guy, and then he has his little clock right hair in between his little feather hands. He has like a tail back here, and on his crown it has a Bible verse and some other writing that says "Don't worry about tomorrow," and then Matthew 6:34. So if you want to Google that and comment down below what that verse is in the Bible, let me know. But that's the clock. And like I said, his chain's a little big, but, you know, it's the clock. And then next here we have, I think this one is Nowhere Safe, I believe. This is Hirono in his little box. This is another one of my favorites, so I'm happy I got it. He comes out, and he comes out in this, like, crouching position. But you can just stick him in his little box. I think it's supposed to be, like, a postage box. And on the side here, it says actual numbers. So it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So obviously it's counting up. And then it has a little barcode. And I'm trying to see if there's any other lettering. I think that's in some other language, unfortunately. Oh, no, I think it says the other one on it. Sorry, it's very tiny. And he has a little party hat on, and again, he's just in this crouching position with a little large shirt on. So he's just kind of sitting in this box, looking sad. And then for my final one from the Other One series is this one. This one, I do have the little black lightning bolt that goes underneath his feet to help him stand, but I didn't bring it with me. But this is the crow. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of this one. I think its eyes are kind of creepy. But he has his little black wings back here, and the Hirono is just dressed up in this little outfit, and he's just dressed up as a little black crow, and I think the eyes are creepy on this one, so it's not one of my favorites. So let's move all these over here that I did with a little mischief. Next, we're going to be doing my resheet series, I believe. So this one I only have 3. Actually, I only have 3 from this series. So this one here is my, I don't know what this one's called, but it's my, like, favorite out of the series, so I'm happy I got it. This is, this one, I think it's Wounded or something like that, but it's like hirono, and he's really cute, and he's, again, my favorite from the series, so I'm happy I have him. But he's sitting on a little suitcase or luggage case here, and he has, like, this textured kind of stitched hair. I think he's supposed to be like a doll. His entire body is like textured in the doll-like fashion. So my camera quality isn't that good, so you probably can't really see it. Maybe if I pull it away a little bit. But he has like this little hanger thing on the top of his head, and then these patches, and he's holding a little needle in his hand here, and then a ball of yarn, and his feet have some stitches, and his arm is leaking some stuffing. And yeah, this is just one of my favorite hironos. And his back as well, he has a little patch back here as well, so I think he's super cute. Again, he's my favorite from the series. I just think he's really cute. So yeah, that's my favorite from the Reshape series. And then here we have, I think this one is Costume. This is Costume. He has this gray hair, and he's on like a coat stand, and he has this coat on, but then on the back he has this little red balloon. I'll be honest, I don't really know what this one means. I don't really get it, but he has, again, this little red just kind of on the back of his head, and it's like a little line, so I guess it's supposed to be like a mask. Like, I don't know if this is the mask or this is the mask, but yeah, so this is Costume, and again, he's just wearing a little coat and has this thing on the back of his head. And then next, for my final one, I have Paint. This one's okay. I'm not a really big fan. He's kind of cool looking, but other than that, he's okay. This is Paint, like I said. He has this, like, golden metallic paint all over him, and his skin is gray, and he has a little paintbrush in his hand, and he's painting right on his gray shirt. And he has black hair and black eyes, and he's very glossy looking, just very shiny. But yeah, this is Paint, or whatever its name is, and it has some lettering on the can here. 427 volume or ounces. It says hirono and then gold paint. So here's that one. And then for my final hirono series, I have currently, I'm gonna have to probably, because it's all the way back on my phone for some reason. Sorry guys, my phone is charging and I tripped over the cord there, so it fell. But I'm gonna have to probably reach back here. I believe this is the Mime series, question mark. This is, I think, my favorite hirono series, because there's still a bunch I want, but I'm scared to get dupes. So let's go with my least favorite. This is my least favorite. This is the Blind out of the ones I have. It's not my least favorite out of the series. It's just my least favorite from this series that I have in my collection. This is Blind. He has this little scarf over his eyes, obviously. And then he's sitting on like a tree stump, and then he has this kind of wooden dartboard, and there's some arrows in it. It kind of reminds me of that movie that blew up a while back called Bird Box, if you know what that is. But yeah, that's Blind. And next here we have, I think this one is Seeker. He's very similar to Birdman. He has this little letter in his mouth, and he literally looks like he could be Bird Seeker's cousin. He has these wooden wings that are attached to his arms here in a little messenger bag, and then he's sitting on a chair. This one is not stable at all, I will say. Like, this one is kind of scary because his chair is really small and the figure's kind of heavy. But yeah, this here is Seeker. It kind of reminds me of like a stork. And then next, these are going to be hard because I love both of these. I'm just going to kind of show these because I love both of these actually. This one here is the poem, and it's a little blue hirono sitting on a, I think this is supposed to be a pillow. This is supposed to be a pillow. I'm not going to read all this text, but it is like actual legible text that you could probably read. But he's this little sleepy hirono, and he's wearing his pajamas, and he has his tired eyes, but he's writing with his pencil on this little poem. And it also has this like very thick, like the poem itself or the pillow is very thick. And then hirono is just kind of laying on it. And then here we have, I think this is the drummer. He's very cute. I do have the back, like, he has a little, turner, like, you know how some dolls or music boxes have, like, the little metallic turner to make them go. That's what he has in the back, but I do have it. It just fell out on my floor, but I'm not gonna get it. This is the drummer. I love him so much. He has his little hole in his drum right here, and these little drumsticks in his hands. He's just supposed to be like a little drummer boy, and he's sitting on like a, I don't know what you would call that, like a metallic screw. And yeah, he's just this little sad drummer boy, and I think he's adorable. But he was one of my most wanted out of the mime series, so I'm super happy I got him. But yeah, those are all of my hironos I have currently collected. Like I said, I am getting some from the new series that's supposed to be coming out this week. So I will probably be unboxing those at some point on my TikTok. My TikTok, if you don't know, is #1 Snoopy Lover. That is my TikTok username. So if you want other content, it's a little bit more shorter and just kind of to the point where I'm not yapping so much. Feel free to go over there. But yeah, that's my entire hirono collection. He's my favorite popmart character. I still do like Skull Panda, but I think I like hirono just a little bit more. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!